everyone. So it has been a day, and one thing that you need to know about bottling your honey is that it's best to let your honey set for a day so that the bubbles all rise to the top, and then you don't get so much air in your finished product. It'll help it to not crystallize so fast. It'll also be prettier in the bottles. A lot of times when the bubbles rise to the top, let me show you inside of the bucket. You get a layer of white. So to not have that in your finished product, this is why you let it set. It might not bother some people. Other people might think that, you know, it's gotten old or moldy, and it's just the air bubbles rising to the top. So I've got my stool set up with a catch jar underneath, and I'm just using mason jars. I said in my other video, you know, I like Menards. They have a Made in the USA sale every year, usually more than once a year. Right now, a 6-pack or a 12-pack of these mason jars is about $6.50. They have the little 4-ounce bottles and the 8-ounce, 6-ounce pints. I'm sorry, 16-ounce pints and 32-ounce quarts. So I'm mostly giving these away to my family. Honey is sold by weight, not by volume. So I've tried to use the kitchen scale to kind of figure out what everything is. The quart is about 3 pounds, and then gradually goes down. You can fill your jars to whatever volume you like. I always like to give a full jar, plus always a little extra. If you're selling it, that's always a nice point. Also, if you are selling your honey, it needs to be labeled with what's in it and what the weight is. So when you buy commercial packaging, they come in like 1 ounce, 1 pound, 2 pounds, 2.5, 3 pounds, and then the smaller bears that are in the ounces. So this is the honey gate, and you just want to loosen up the wing nut and have your jar ready. Now you can open this or close it however fast you want to fill your jars. And then I always retighten the wing nut in between jars. And that's why you have your catch jar underneath. Now to do something pretty when you're bottling, and also you can use your food saver to vacuum seal these. So there's your band, and then your lid. They sell plastic one-piece lids that you can put on these also. These are going to be a gift this afternoon. So I've cut about a 5-inch by 5-inch square. So there's my first jar, ready to give. And then I put a label, and you can put the label right over the top. It won't stick to the fabric as well. These particular jelly jars are the quilted jelly jar, and they have a space for the label. So just like there, you've got a finished jelly jar ready to give as a gift. Now this honey, you can tell is quite light color. We have a hay field, and we let it go a little longer so that we would have the blossoms from the alfalfa and the clover. So this is clover honey. It was in a honey super separate from the rest of the hive, and the dandelion honey and such that they harvest early in the season, they fill their own brood chambers with that honey, and they'll be feeding the baby bees and themselves, restoring their winter stores with that dandelion honey. So that would be a much more yellow honey. Wildflower honey gets a lot darker color. Someday I'm going to go online and I'm going to order Tupelo honey just so I can taste it. It's all from the southern states. As you know, I'm in Michigan. So for us, it's mostly wildflower honey. Do a few pints for some of our friends. We have a lot of elderly people that live close to us, so I'll give them the small 4-ounce jars. people that do little favors. These make really good gifts at Christmas time or for birthdays. If you have a fundraiser going on, you could make a nice little basket to donate to their fundraiser, like if they're having auctions and such. Now you can store your honey in the 5-gallon bucket. The temperature is nice today, so it's extracting really nicely, pouring through the honey gate. They make bucket warmers so that you can actually warm your bucket. You can put them in stainless steel drums, food grade drums, plastic drums. The heaters are not cheap, so what you could do also is put a bucket in the bathtub with warm water if you're going to store it in here so that you can get it flowing again. But that's my honey bottling, everybody. Thanks for watching.